What's up, guys? This is the
What's,
WBR podcast, the first one ever.
what's good?
My,
What's good?
what's good? My name is MFA. My
This is
colleague
Head.
here, Head.
This is Head.
All right, so the first podcast, what we're gonna be going over is Night of Champions, which was on Sunday. So the first thing we're gonna go through is today's topics. Number one, Cosmic Wasteland versus Neville plus Lucha Dragons. All right, what were your thoughts on this one?
Well,
Because you got the prediction wrong on this actually.
I did get the prediction wrong, but I thought it would be the start of the pay-per-view. Get the little kids into it, get the crowd going. I thought the good guys would win. That's
Oh, okay.
why. That's why I said Team Neville. To get a little pop from the crowd.
Okay, okay. I see what you mean. I
But
I went on like
overall,
a
the match
different
was
approach.
like
Hmm?
what should happen, though, right? Because it's like one of the two not title matches of the actual Night of Champions.
Yeah. Cosmic Wasteland. I have to go right in on this. I love the Ascension teamed up with Stardust. That's like one of the things I actually loved it. The
You
reason
love.
why is because I felt like he needed some goons to really just
It,
like push his power. He is like he's so entertaining. We went and saw him live like last
it's true.
like last time. Yeah, right? He's
Yeah.
so entertaining, he's so awesome. But the most important thing was like he was lacking real power. So now that he has the ascension and he's clearly the leader of it, it's so entertaining. That's why I thought they were gonna win the match and just be like super entertaining. Have him as the guy who's pointing, the finger, doing all that, and just
True.
commanding them.
But I felt the opposite, because the good guys, because Neville's billed as a superhero right now. They got the whole hero versus villain thing. I thought the good guys would win because they've been losing on Raw a couple times.
Yeah, and it was the pre-show as well.
It was the pre-show. It was like
Yeah,
a popcorn match, so it could have went either way.
that's true. But one thing I was thinking was that because it was in the pre-show and it's like the lesser like guys, the crowd wouldn't care as much whether the outcome was like whichever team. So they can afford just to have the bad guy win, even if the crowd doesn't like it, because no one really cares about this match. Like most people didn't even watch it,
Well,
right?
yeah, it's just like a trade-off, right? Because then you'd see it in Raw after. It's like, oh, they just win. They win, but it's like every other week some guy wins,
Yeah, that's true.
which kind of sucks though for Neville. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah, yeah, Neville. Yeah, I don't know. Well, whatever. We'll go to the next topic real quick though.
Okay, so we got Kevin Owens versus Ryback. To me, this was the match of the pay-per-view in terms of strictly wrestling.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting concept. What do you think of the outcome?
Oh, I love the outcome with the raking of the eyes after a great match, so you can really continue the feud. It didn't make Ryback look weak at all. It was a great match. And then
Yeah.
now you have Kevin Owens who deserves a title because he's fantastic on the mic.
Oh, he is, and he's got crazy skills.
So it's just another segment that's actually interesting, when you watch Raw for the next week, like the coming weeks, he can
Yeah.
really push the show.
Yeah, that's true. Because one thing is, I hated to see Ryback. Like anytime his music comes on, it makes me like sick, right? But when
But right now
he's
the crowd is loving Ryback though.
yeah, they are loving him, and I don't like him. But then Kevin Owens, he can just make anything interesting. Him coming on the scene like that the secret that book, that one
Yeah,
segment on the Raw beforehand was unreal. Like I absolutely loved it.
it's true. He makes any segment interesting. You want to tune into it. So instantly, because the crowd loves Ryback, and
Yeah.
now Kevin Owens is feuding with him, you want to tune into this. Because before, if it's Ryback versus somebody else for the IC, you kind of care, but not really. Like you might skip the match.
Yeah, oh, definitely. But anything to do with Kevin Owens, it's just entertaining. Intercontinental Championship, I thought it was the most useless one. And then you put a guy like Kevin Owens like in the mix, then he's actually so entertaining. He's making Ryback like look good.
Great, yeah,
But
because his talent is like heavyweight championship material. But
mhm,
you got the John Cena effect.
the Johnson.
So the John Cena effect. So
Oh,
he gets
we'll talk
pushed
about
down
him.
to IC, but at least
So
the IC is a little bit interesting now.
I think what I think is that Kevin Owens wins the Intercontinental Championship, and then later down the lines, Ryback actually goes for the U.S. title instead, because you know how he's like a super good guy right now. And
Yeah, yeah,
usually the guy who's like really, really good guy gets the US title. So I think, something will happen with Cena where he goes after the World Heavyweight Championship, and then maybe
right.
Ryback goes for the US title and has a feud with, I don't know, whoever has it. I was thinking also that Rusev might get the US title back if they actually, you know, do
Yeah,
something right.
that's true. But let's just move on with the pay-per-view. We can talk
Oh yeah.
about it
Oh
later.
yeah. Okay, next one then. This was my least favorite thing of all time. Ziggler versus Rusev.
Rusev.
Rusev. This one I have to say, like entertaining overall, but I absolutely hate this feud and everything to do with it.
This feud is terrible because it makes Rusev look so weak.
Yeah, and Rusev hasn't won a match, I felt, in like so long. I don't know
Yeah.
what they built him up so much. He's so entertaining, so powerful, and then now he's like nothing. He's in an emotional conundrum. I don't even know what his point is. He's the Bulgarian brute now? Like what's going on?
Oh yeah, they just completely disregarded all the like Putin stuff, the Russia stuff.
Yeah. And
Once
then
again, John Cena. You know.
yeah, that's true, the John Cena effect. But what about Lana? Like what's the point of her Summer Rae? I kind of like how they're making Summer Rae and Ziggler.
Oh
Uh
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I
Well, they
followed
kind of did a
Lana.
switcheroo, right? Because
Yeah.
Lana was supposed to be, and then Summer Rae is into
Yeah.
Ziggler, and then they switch roles, and then they kind of make a love triangle,
Yeah,
which
because
is
I
cool
think
for Ziggler, right? But
yeah.
don't make Rusev the
Yeah, that's true because I think
love
Lana
triangle
is
thing. He's
actually
supposed to be a
gonna.
brute.
I think Lana's gonna go back with Rusev, and they're both gonna become bad guys again. That's what I think. I hope because this is just awful right now. This whole
Yeah,
segment.
then they need to find something else for him, right? It's like not a good fit. So I agree. Terrible match.
Yeah, it's not even fun anymore. I used to like watching Rusev. Um, but yeah, whatever. That
Okay.
topic is done.
Yeah, that's done. We'll move on to the New Day versus the Dudley Boys.
Oh yeah, this was an entertaining one actually.
This was a fun one
hmm
because
I
I gotta say, the New Day, they're great right now.
oh yeah.
Like the role they have, they're playing the bad guys while, because they're oblivious to being the bad guys. It's great.
hmm I remember a few Raws ago where they were just debuting and they had those like every week they would make those little like preacher little court what do you call it choir thing or whatever. And
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they finally went on the scene, I was like kind of like oh it's okay. It's like not that entertaining. But
yeah,
now they just fit their roles. Xavier Woods is amazing, and Big E, like
yeah.
I cannot believe his transformation. Remember the whole AJ Lee thing? He was like Dolph
Right,
Ziggler's
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
His transformation is amazing. His acting skills, it's just I can't believe how good it is.
yeah. But Xavier Woods is really, really driving the New Day. I feel
Oh yeah, his
with his
tromboning
the
skills.
trombone, and his mic skills too. He's like half crying, trying to tell people to save the tables. Like
Yeah,
he's really into the character.
yeah, he is. Like Kofi Kingston, he's not really that good. He's just there, like whatever. But he's just a veteran.
He's
Like
just veteran, yeah.
yeah,
Well, then the Dudley Boys are like they're just putting them over, which is great, right? Like they came back, the crowd still loves them, and they don't make them look weak,
oh yeah. We
which
both
is
predicted that Dudley's would like not win the title,
yeah,
and
because I don't think they're gonna stick around for too long, right?
yeah,
They get a paycheck, they put them over, the
and it
crowd's
wouldn't
happy, it's good.
it would be bad for business if they won right away. I think because New Day is just they are dominating the tag
They're
team
on the
division right
rise,
now,
right? Yeah,
and they're so entertaining right now. There's no point of making Dudley's like really succeed.
it's true. It kind of sucks for primetime players, though, right?
Yeah, but
They kind of
honestly,
gets they're not that good, but they kind of
yeah.
well, whatever. Like moral of the story, New Day is great right now. They're entertaining.
hmm
We'll just move on to the next topic.
Yeah. Okay, so the fifth match. This one, okay, Nikki Bella versus Charlotte. This was okay. This is what I was thinking because we both predicted Charlotte would win. We both were right. But
Mm-hmm.
but the thing is, because you know how Stephanie McMahon said if it was a disqualification,
Yep.
then the Bella would lose the championship.
Right.
So I thought they would go into the ring, hit Charlotte, and then they just
Oh,
retain the title.
yeah, but that'd be too easy for a pay per view, right? That's something they would do on like a Raw or SmackDown segment.
Yeah, no, but think about it. Like, there's a huge loophole. Like they could have just went in, or no, okay, they go in the ring. Let's say Brie Bella goes in.
Yeah,
She like hits Nikki.
yeah,
So then
yeah. But
so
then
then
that
Nikki
would
would
kind of
win.
it would kind of like undermine the whole Diva Revolution thing, right? They want to
Yeah.
seem legit. They want to have full on matches.
But there's like such a big loophole. I thought they did that on purpose for somebody to abuse it. That's what I thought. But
Yeah, I
like,
guess so.
but regardless, everyone knew Charlotte was gonna retain the title or like be the new Divas champion.
Yeah, it's crazy how big of a push he got, and then the whole Ric Flair's daughter thing, whatever.
It's just stupid. Like, it's not
Yeah,
entertaining.
the thing with this Divas Revolution is like they don't know what they want. They want to keep it like sexy, but they want to, like want to be taken seriously. I
I
don't
think
know.
it's just so terrible. But after Monday Night Raw, everything has changed, and I think it's amazing. The, it starts with Paige. I think she's the most talented for sure in
For
all of
sure.
the Divas division, and I think it starts and ends with her. Like straight, and I really like Sasha Banks too. She's so cool.
Well, there's some talent coming out, so maybe it would be a more legit segment.
Yeah,
But I think people treat it more legitimate if they keep, like, if they stop shoving it down our throats where they want it to be legit.
yeah.
Just slowly build it. People get the idea, but every time they have to keep reassuring the fans,
Hmm.
Divas division is real, blah blah blah. So just do it, and then
Yeah.
we'll assimilate, right?
Do you remember a few years ago, Divas division would literally just be, the swimsuit competitions,
Oh
or
yeah,
like what was the other one? They would like fight in the mud or something, or
yeah, mud,
lingerie matches.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
they would do random interviews on the side, or like just stand outside the ring
yeah, they
for
strayed away
people like
from that because of
Tyson Kidd. Yeah,
real athletes and stuff. But now they don't know what they want. Like,
yeah. You can't
so
have both worlds.
yeah. So whatever.
But that's enough of that, right?
Yeah.
Congrats to Charlotte for winning.
Oh yeah.
I guess whatever. Well, let's just move on.
Yeah. Okay. What's the
So
next one?
the next one
What?
is the Wyatt family versus Team Super. Oh, I mean Team Reigns. My bad.
Oh, right, Team Reigns. By the way, he won on SmackDown today, like clean against Luke Harper. That's just something else. God.
Yeah. So this match could have been so good if they had a legit. They're hyping up who the mysterious guy is.
Hmm.
It's like there was rumors they're gonna bring another dude from NXT. You know, make them into a trio. So then they can have an actual thing. But now they're always scrambling each week to find some random guy to fight the Wyatt family.
Yeah, I predicted that the Wyatt family would win. When I found out it was Jericho,
Yeah.
I was 100% reassured. I was reassured like 110% that the Wyatt family would win. Like
Well,
there's no reason to have Jericho besides just because, oh, okay, for the fans. But like,
right, right.
yeah, there's no
Well,
way Team Reigns could beat them. Okay, yeah.
it's true. Well, I predicted. I didn't know it was gonna be Jericho when I first predicted. I thought it'd be somebody else, maybe some guy from NXT. Then they
Hmm.
give him a pushover, right? Because
Yeah.
because Reigns never loses because he's Superman.
Yeah, he's Superman.
Um, so if they brought the new guy, it would be a good match, and then they put the new guy over. But then when I saw it was Jericho, I knew my prediction was. I didn't know.
In dire situations right there.
Yeah,
Like,
it was tough. But then at the end, it was kind of interesting. At the end of the match, you know how Jericho tagged himself in, got choked out.
hmm.
Then he like bumps both of them in the shoulders and walks out.
Oh yeah, that was sweet.
There's a bunch of tension. I thought like Reigns and Ambrose were gonna beat him up and like go evil.
That would have been so awesome for like the
I thought
storyline.
in order to fight evil, they go evil. Kind of back
Yeah,
to their Shield days, the
that would have been
Ruthless.
sweet. And then they did that power bomb, like the triple power bomb on him.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
That would have been amazing. Cause
But
like
I mean,
I absolutely love the Wyatt family. Unbelievable. They're so entertaining, of course, but Bray Wyatt, led by him. Last week's Raw, they were the very first thing to like open up Raw. I thought that was amazing. Like it really
yeah.
shows that they're getting more popular or whatever, and the crowd seems to be into it. Especially that Braun Strowman guy.
Well, he's massive. He's
It's
just
it's
a
unreal.
specimen. It's unreal. But
Yeah.
I don't know. As cool as they are, their gimmick is like kind of random
It is random, but I
because
love
like
the anyone but you thing. Wow.
yeah, but it's like a get out of jail free card, like there's this kind of promo, and then
Yeah.
randomly like some crow music will come and these disappear. It's like
Yeah.
no explanation needed
Yeah.
whenever something gets iffy.
It's true. But one more thing is that Dean Ambrose and Reigns, they're just going nowhere right now. Their characters are so dull, so lame. Ambrose hasn't won a match in like months. It's just,
It's a shame, man. He was right at the top, and
yeah.
then Rollins got put over, and then now he's just been
He's like literally,
jobbing it for like.
he's like third tier now. He's not even Intercontinental Championship worthy anymore. They'll make Kevin Owens beat him clean, like easily.
Yeah, I think he needs like a gimmick change, but
He
it's
needs to
tough.
join the Wyatt family. Like straight up, he's nuts. Like that would
It
be
does fit the
so
bill, but then
entertaining.
so many like people who are fans of him will be like, no man, he's loyal and stuff because you
Yeah,
know how the whole when the Shield broke up,
yeah,
he stayed loyal. It's like it wouldn't make sense for him to just go evil now.
yeah. But that's how it is, though. People like lose their fans. Like when CM Punk went, he turned into a heel, and then he explained later that Vince McMahon wanted him to. He had the number one jersey sales or T-shirt sales ahead of John Cena, and then once he became heel, it all went down.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
it's and man, CM Punk was the man. But that's another topic.
All right, we'll go on to the thick of things now.
Okay, this one was
Yeah,
the worst match.
the worst match of the entire pay-per-view.
The worst match. No, I thought the Ziggler Rusev was worse, but in terms of
But
outcome, it's just too what we're used to.
okay, so for
Yeah,
the viewers, this is Rollins versus Cena.
Rollins versus Cena. This is for
Mister
the U.S.
Mister
title,
Never Give Up himself.
and it's just I can't believe it. They made Seth Rollins do all these crazy moves. Everyone on Twitter was just going insane with that power or what do you call it? Suplex off the top rope, superplex into another suplex.
And then where he just jumped up and stomped him through from the top rope
Yeah, that
right into
was
the midsection. Well,
unbelievable.
to Cena's credit, he pulled off a few kind of new moves that he hasn't done before.
Oh yeah,
But
that's true.
but the result is just terrible. You meet like Rollins never wins clean. John Cena has to win clean. It's like, aren't people sick of this guy just winning?
Yeah, and did you notice like one AA and then Seth Rollins loses. And then
Yeah, then like two pay-per-views before he can kick out like three of them.
yeah, he kicks out of three of them and then John Cena gets F5 like three times. He'll kick out from them. Seth
Yeah,
Rollins it just makes no sense. One AA beat him like twice in a row because yesterday on no, 2 days ago on Raw, same thing. He beat him clean again.
yeah.
Like
See,
what the hell's going on? So why doesn't John Cena fight him for the World Heavyweight Championship too and the Intercontinental? Just win all of them. Just give him
just
the
win
tag
on.
team titles too. Why not? Like,
That's true. They are trying to bill him as the greatest of all time. They're
yeah,
slowly
it makes no sense. Like, why don't you just give him all the titles? Because he can pin everybody. It's like,
yeah. Then after the match, right? He AAs him clean on the concrete.
yeah,
So we'll segue into the next match, which I hated this match because of how bad they made Sting look.
oh yeah, Sting versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like this transition. Okay, so he just got 8 onto the concrete. He got pinned after one AA.
yeah,
Then Sting is doing his thing, whatever. Then he gets put on the announce table, right? Then it's over.
yeah, and then it's over after that.
Yeah, Rollins just takes over. He
The
can't finish the guy who got AA'd twice. He just lost clean. He should be super tired. They're making Sting look terrible after they bill him
yeah,
as so like WCW legend. He's crazy. Stand toe to toe with Triple H.
it doesn't make any sense what they're trying to do because they hyped up Sting for so long, and they made Seth Rollins beat him, which makes Seth Rollins look really good. But Seth Rollins just got beat by John Cena clean right before that. So
Yeah,
it's like, what are they trying to do? Say he's so much better than Sting, but John
I
Cena
think
is
this
so
is a
much
Vince
better than
McMahon
Rollins?
decision, though. This is a Vince McMahon decision
Yeah,
because the WrestleMania it should have been Sting beating Triple H, but Vince would never let a WCW guy beat the WWE legacy.
oh yeah, no way.
Then now, you know,
And I heard
obviously
Triple
Cena
H
wins.
has a huge ego too, and like no way he'll ever like lose.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't
But
make sense.
yeah. Oh, but
Six,
before we get to that, we just gotta mention that after the match, Kane
yeah,
comes in. Oh no, 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 it was Sheamus first.
Sheamus comes in, does a nice bro kick. The crowd's going crazy,
Very entertaining, yeah. It's getting there.
and then he's about to cash in.
Yeah, and then that's when Kane comes in
Mm-hmm.
and straight up this was entertaining. I thought the Demon Kane would be back like for good, right? Um,
Right.
so he owns Seth Rollins, which is really funny because everybody thought Sheamus was, cash in, and then Kane wants to get that revenge and let him do it, right?
Yep.
And then he choke slams Sheamus as well. That was actually really interesting. I like that a lot.
Well, it can only be like either Undertaker or the Demon Kane, because they're crazy. They'll do it to anybody,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
that's true. And then the next day on Raw, when you saw Corporate Kane, like I thought that was
That
really
was
funny.
sick.
And then the end, Demon Kane brought him under the table or whatever, or the ring. Like
Yeah.
I thought that was funny for one Raw, but if they keep it going, next Raw is the same similar type of thing. I will
Yeah.
actually just I cannot see this going more than 1 week. Like
It's
just
true.
make him Demon Kane and just end it.
Well, it doesn't make sense. Like, can control Demon Kane when he just puts on the mask, or like what? Because you know how before it's like one or the other.
Yeah,
This is kind of like the first time where they have both Corporate Kane and Demon Kane
it's
in
just
one
stupid,
segment.
man. It's just like I thought it was funny at first. Like it's
It
good.
was a nice like escape, to keep Rollins the champion.
Hmm. But then now it's like okay, if this keeps going, like I will not be happy about this at all.
It's
And
true. It's
another
true.
thing is, are they making Kane like fight for the championship next? Like, is that what they're going for?
I think he's just supposed to be a thorn in his side. He keeps
Yeah,
haunting him,
cause
but
like
they're
think,
probably not gonna give him a championship run.
cause like who's the next in line now to fight?
You know who's next in line, Mister
J-
Never Give Up,
Dude, I
John
hope
Cena.
not because like I actually, yeah, that's true. I can't imagine who else is gonna do it. Is Brock Lesnar gonna come back? Did
No,
you hear
but Brock
about?
Lesnar has to fight Undertaker at Hell in a Cell, right?
Yeah, he does. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. I
Well,
can't
they're trying to
believe.
make it a rubber match, but like
Yeah,
I don't think people care.
I can't believe he's facing Undertaker for the third time. Or like, wait, is that third? Yeah,
It
third.
is it is the rubber match, but nobody cares.
Yeah, like no one cares, and why are they making it so soon? Do it in like 3 years, then okay, maybe, like
Yeah,
maybe
but
I'll
it
care.
doesn't do anything to the storyline. It's just like a side thing.
Yeah, it's literally the I have no idea what's going on right now, and like Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar again. It's getting to that point, man.
I mean, that's how it is sometimes, I guess. So, well, just to cap it off, overall, what did you think about Night of Champions? Out of 10, what would you rate it?
Um, out of 10, I would probably give it I want to say like a 6.5. Like I thought
Six.
some things were actually really good and important for like the progression, like
Mm-hmm.
Owens winning, Cosmic Wasteland, Wyatt Family, things like that.
Yeah,
But some of them I just absolutely hated, like the outcome of
it's
and
true. I think it
and the
was a pretty
execution.
weak review. But
You,
it's like it's hard because they just put all their eggs in the SummerSlam one.
oh yeah, they did.
So this is the first one after, so it's kind of you kind of expect it to be not as good. I'd probably give it like yeah, 6.5. That's about right.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking that like there could have been a couple small things that would have made it a lot better. Like I don't know, actually.
A couple
It's
of
just
outcomes or how they dealt with a few things.
yeah, the Sting match was just so bad. That's two in a row pay-per-views that the main event was just lame. Like the
Yeah, it's
SummerSlam
true.
one, the Undertaker, like that was the main event and it just ended like stupidly.
Yeah, but then they could have made Brock lose clean
Oh, no
and all
way.
this
They can't
because
do
then
that.
he's just too
Yeah. They should have just made Brock Lesnar win clean. That's what they should have done. And they end that chapter. And
maybe,
then
but I think like Undertaker probably wouldn't allow that
oh yeah,
because
he'd
he
be
already
like, "Oh,
gave
I'm
up
not
his
gonna fight
streak,
then."
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, man. But yeah, that's the Night of Champions. We should probably discuss Raw like next time.
Yeah.
So
All right, sounds good.
yeah, so that was our first podcast, guys. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you want us to talk about other topics. have
And
questions.
yeah, we'd love to know what you guys think. If you guys agreed with our opinions or if you guys
Mm.
disagreed, go ahead and leave that in the comments.
Oh yeah. And this is the WBR Wrong But Right podcast. This is MFA signing out.
All right, catch you guys next time.